Hey everyone, I'm doing a little bit of a different video today where I'm just in my selling room pulling orders and shipping items, so let's get to it. Alright, so I sold a few DVDs and a Blu-ray. I sold this one. I sold this set here. And I sold this one. I think that's it from those. Oh, and this one. I already had this one out. So this set here, it's the first movie and the sequel, Cocoon. Sold for $12.50 plus the buyer paid shipping. Scaramouche. I think that's right. Scaramouche. Fandango. It sold for $6.99 plus buyer paid shipping. And then Fall of the Roman Empire. And this Blu-ray here. This one sold for $5.99 plus the buyer paid shipping. And this one sold for $46 plus the buyer paid shipping. These went to the same buyer. And it is actually a viewer of the channel, Wayne. Thank you very much, Wayne. And I'm just looking at your address right now. I'm not going to say it, obviously, for privacy reasons, but that is the cutest road name I have ever seen. I love the name of your street. That's adorable. Alright, then I sold a set of CDs over here in W. Goodness, if I can find them. There's Dream Theater back there. Which, I accepted pretty low offer for these, but I was actually really lenient with the CDs I have, because I got most of the CDs that I've sold recently. Most of them are gone now, so not anymore, but most of the CDs I did have listed and were selling, I got for free. This was back before I even had a YouTube channel, and basically I went to a garage sale and he had a ton of different like horror type figures, and tons of DVDs and CDs. I spent hundreds of dollars there. But then when I was looking at the CDs, he had two giant crates of them. A bunch of metal, punk, heavy rock kind of music, you know. And I asked what he wanted for them. He said just to take them. And I'm like, are you sure I could give you some money for them? He's like, no, just take them. I'm just glad someone's gonna get them out of my hair. And so I took them. I got all the CDs for free. I made hundreds of dollars off those CDs. It's crazy. But Dream Theater, set of 6, sold for $22.50 plus buyer paid shipping. Next sale is in the U-Bin and was also a viewer's sale. Iggy and Ann, they bought from me before in the past, I know. So thank you so much for your support. And thank you, Wayne. I think I said thank you for buying those, but thank you so much. This California Raisins Fan Club official watch set. I think I have like $1 into that. These ones, oh gosh, I have like pennies into a lot of these because I bought a DVD lot, which is going to be a future video. It's going to take a long time, guys, to get it out because I just want to go through and list everything. It's actually over here. A bunch of DVDs. These are ones I have to like take stickers off of, but basically I bought all the DVDs at a garage sale. Thousands and thousands of DVDs. I finally finished going through them all, but I still have to list a bunch. That's what these are on the floor over here, guys. I have a bunch of just box sets. My selling room's kind of a mess right now, but yeah, so I don't have much money into these. I think the first one came from that set, and then this one came from a garage sale. I probably paid like $1 or something for that one. The other sale is in my closet. My selling room is kind of a mess. It's a room and in a closet as well, but very bad lighting in here, so sorry guys, but I'll bring it out here to show you. It's this 70s Victoria leather, like kind of like a fox fur type of jacket. Really cool. It's kind of like a big long Not really a trench coat, but it's a big long jacket. It's super nice. Sold really quick. I was not expecting it. It sold the same day I listed it. I listed it for $55 plus the buyer paid shipping, and it sold. I think I paid it was either $5 or $10 at a garage sale. It was actually the same sale where I got a lot more DVDs, not the one I was just talking about, because I haven't uploaded that one yet, but it was a different one. My camera died, so I didn't get this on video, but yeah. Guys, look at this goof. Look at him. Look at that beautiful little belly. Finnegan, he doesn't care. You could touch his belly all he wants. Emmett's like, don't you dare. Don't do it. Look, I can't even touch it. And he's like, no. What about toy? That's why these straps are just laying randomly around my selling room. They're for the cats. Next one is in the F bin. Oh, and there's Finnegan. Hello. You sniffing the camera. But in the F bin here, which I'm kind of surprised this sold outside of Christmas. There it is. It's this 10 right here. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. It's this Garfield and Pookie Christmas tin. I had it listed around the holidays and it didn't sell. My camera does not like to focus, but it's 1978. It's like an old candy tin, I think. That sold for $6.99 plus buyer paid shipping. I've had this for a while, but I just listed it this past Christmas. I think I paid like $1 or something for it. This next one is also in my closet, and it's also a Christmas item, which I was surprised. I did accept kind of a low offer. I debated it for quite a while whether I was going to accept this offer or not, because I had it listed fairly low. Like, I had it listed for $59.99 plus shipping, and that was like pretty much the lowest it usually sells for, and it was in good condition. Has the box and everything. It's this glass sleigh reindeer figurine, super cute. 2002, and so someone sent me an offer of $51 plus shipping, and I debated it because I already had it listed pretty low, but I took it because I only have $1 into this. I only bought this for $1, and if I didn't sell it, I'd probably have it until next year, until next Christmas. So it's kind of bulky, didn't really want it sitting around, so I went ahead and accepted the $51 plus shipping. This next one is up here. I actually have 6 left. I started with 8. Well, technically I started with 9, but when I got home I realized one of these was broke and leaking, so I threw it away. But it's funny, when I first bought these, I thought it was just the brand Oh My Dog. I thought it was just like a normal perfume, but it's actually for dogs. It kind of cracks me up. The only perfume created for the finest nose on earth. It cracks me up. It's actually for a dog. It's dog perfume, and I had 50 cents at each one of these. This is the second one I've sold. Sold for $12.99 plus the buyer paid shipping. Next is also in the F bin. Did not realize that, so let's get that one out. Where are you at? Where is he? Oh, he's right there. Alright. So it's this really cool old radio. It's really neat. Let me get it out of the carrier here. But it's a Zenith radio. It doesn't work. Had some battery issues. There's the battery cover. It fell off. But so it's sold as is, well, not really untested, but as for parts, not working. I paid $3 for it, and I accepted a best offer of $32 plus the buyer paid shipping. Alright guys, last item that sold is this PlayStation remote, which, believe it or not, did not come from a garage sale, did not come from a thrift store, did not come from a flea market. It came from Walmart. Walmart clearance section. Had it for $15 And the main reason I picked it up is because I had an extremely good sell-through rate. There was only like 7 or 9 listed and over 70 sold. So it was going to be a really, really fast flip, and it was. It sold in less than an hour. It was like 50 or 55 minutes. It sold. And it sold for $29.99. Plus the buyer paid shipping. So really good flip. I always check the clearance section at Walmart because you never know. I have picked up stuff there a few times, not very often, but each Walmart's different. So I would encourage you guys to check out your local Walmart, see what you can find. Alright, the last item that sold is this giant Hello Kitty Squishmallow. Sold very, very cheap. I mean, it technically has the tags and everything still, but it has a huge torn rip in the back here. Right on her booty. And I am not good at sewing. Like, I can sew, but it's not pretty. So I'd rather have someone else that knows what they're doing sew it. Plus Squishmallows are... What are you doing? Oh, Emmett's here too now. Emmett. Hi. Oh my goodness. Finnegan's such a window cat. But, and it's a lot easier to sew Squishmallows, like when it's a rip along the seam, and this is like right in the middle. So I didn't want to try sewing this. I am awful at sewing, but so I sold it really, really cheap, $8 plus the buyer paid shipping. But I think the shipping might have been a little low, so I don't know how much I'm really gonna get out of this. But I bought it with a bunch of Squishmallows, a huge lot bundle that I bought a long time ago. Pretty much they're all sold, except I got a few left, but I have a little less than $3, I think, into each Squishmallow. So, I mean, I already made my money back, so just left with a few extras that are hard to sell. Alright, guys, so I got most of the items packed up. I haven't got all of them. There's this guy, and then the radio, and the Garfield 10. I have not packed up yet, but I don't have time. I have to go to work, so. But the rest of them I packed up. I basically just use boxes. This is literally a hot dog box. I use boxes from my work. This one came from Dollar Tree. I get boxes from Dollar Tree a lot, but I don't really buy boxes hardly at all. You can see all my boxes are just like random boxes. There's a restaurant where I work, so I have a lot of like food boxes, things like that. Yeah, this one's oyster crackers. So I got a lot of boxes. The only thing that you can't ship in is liquor boxes. So like, you can't use liquor boxes to ship things, but pretty much anything else you can use. I usually take off like any old barcodes, or you just put the label over it. Ignore this. This is just my extra scraps of packing, things like that. Same with this bubble wrap and the pillows. But yeah, and then DVDs just go in a bubble mailers. I print all my labels at once. It's just a lot easier for me. It goes a lot faster usually. And I just remember what's in each one, but if I don't, like if they look similar, I do write on it. Like I wrote Cocoon for the Cocoon DVDs, and Scar for Scaramouche. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. But yeah, that's it. Alright guys, I'm back from work. I shipped the last 3 items. Well, I boxed them up. I haven't printed the labels yet, but they're gonna get dropped off tomorrow anyways. And I used a big chip box for that reindeer sleigh figurine. But so I told you, like all my items get shipped in like food type boxes, because that's what mostly I have. But yeah, I can show you guys my selling room a little bit. I don't know if you guys are interested, but it's basically totes with letters, and that's how I have all my items organized. This big one's just for DVDs temporarily because I have a lot, but things like that. I have little scraps here to put in bubble mailers as I need them to help protect DVDs a little better. Boxes are all right here that I use. I have bubble wrap here on a little roller, and also packing paper. Again, temporary DVDs. Alright. Relax. I showed you guys these earlier, so that's temporary. More item storage over here. I have my bubble mailers, poly mailers, more bubble mailers here. I use these as well sometimes for shipping. Those are also more bubble mailers, bubble wrap. In that tote I have things like empty DVD cases, DS chargers, things like that. My priority boxes are over in this corner. Kind of hard to see. I don't use them a ton, to be honest, but I use these quite a bit, the padded flat rate. I ship a lot of clothes in those. I just ordered more of that, but shoes. I have shoes here, which I have too many. I don't have enough room to put them all. This is all just video game related items. And things like that. It's just, I usually, when I get a big lot of video games that aren't really worth listing individually, then I will put them on eBay as an auction and just start at 99 cents and have them pay shipping, have the buyer pay shipping, and I usually get a decent amount for them. I've sold quite a few lots to the same person. It's someone in Florida, so it's probably the shipping's cheap. It's probably why he ends up winning most of my auctions, but it's like a video game resale shop, so he ends up buying a lot, and it's just easier than listing games are only worth like a couple bucks and things like that. So it's just an untested lot of video game stuff, and it's still sitting here because I have more. We collect video games, so we have more that we have to go through that I'll probably add to this. But, and this, I showed you guys all the DVDs. These are all like sets, like seasons and box sets and things. Also stuff I have to go through. This stuff over here is unlisted items. Well, it's unlisted. Yes, I know, these shoes are from a very old video of mine. I am kind of notorious for having a death pile, so. If you guys ever see anything in any of my videos that you are interested in, that you want, make sure to shoot me a message on Instagram, because it might be a little bit before I list it, because I'm very notorious for not listing things. I try to list things as I go, but some things just get pushed to the side. And so yeah, if you're interested in something, definitely shoot me a message, because otherwise it could be a little bit before it gets listed. But this is my listing area. I have a light here that I turn on, and it's just like a fake backdrop thing. Nothing too fancy or crazy, but it's what I use, what works for me. I just have an LED light here that I use for better lighting, because the lighting in this room is awful. It's awful. Even though I got a cool light. Look at that. I got that from Goodwill. Look at that light. It's awesome. Doesn't really match the fan, but it's great. I love it. My desk with more items for sale and a label printer. I use a Dymo. Not the best, honestly. I've been thinking about going to a Rollo, but all my Back to the Future stickers, my absolute favorite movies, in case you guys wanted to know. My scale. More items that are listed here. This is kind of also like my prep area for pictures. I got alcohol, Goo Gone. This is what I use to take pictures for hats. Got wipes, I have a lint roller. Things like that, and then I have in the closet, which you guys saw a little bit of that earlier, but I got things in the closet. Most of these shelves came from Goodwill. Look, it literally still has the Goodwill sticker on it. But this stuff, pretty much from the Thomas stuff towards me, is all eBay stuff. The rest of the stuff towards the back is personal stuff. So it's just the stuff pretty much on the shelves. But yeah, and that is my selling room. A little hectic right now, I know. Not ideal situation, but hopefully things are in the works. And geez, I even have stuff on this chair. I can't even sit down, guys. But things are in the works. Hopefully in the next year or two I will have much more room. I'm not really going to expand on that now because it doesn't matter. Because it's not happening right now. So I will definitely let you guys know about that when it happens. Oh, I have these drawers too for small stuff. This is all listed stuff here for like small things. But yep. I mean, it's organized for the most part. Like, stuff that's listed, the items that are listed are organized. I know where they're all at because they all have their own tote and SKU numbers that I can put on eBay. It's just I don't have a whole lot of room, so things are kind of crowded, but it works. It's not terrible. And this is my really cool light in the corner. I love it. You can turn... It's kind of buried behind all my boxes, but you can turn the knob and have either those two lights on, those two lights, or you can turn all of them on. I don't know. Oh! See if I can fall. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can reach it. There we go. See? And there. See, those are all on. Which I might leave it like that. I think I only had those two on because originally this light was pretty close to this old curtain that we have. So... And it does get kind of hot, so I think originally I just had these two on. But I think I might leave it on all four, but I love it. Cool light. So there you have it. That is my selling room. Probably losing subscribers now. You're probably like, this lady is not organized at all. She's got stuff all over the place. Which, I mean, I do, but I only do this part-time, so I just... end up kind of building stuff, and it gets a little hectic sometimes. I don't have a whole lot of room either, but it's fun, is what it is. For the most part, it's organized. I mean, I got a spot for pictures, I got a spot for packing up items, I have a spot to put listed and unlisted items, so for the most part, it's organized. It just looks a little more hectic than usual because of all the DVDs, which is a new thing. Hopefully those will be getting out of here soon. DVDs sell pretty quick for me, but if you guys have any questions whatsoever about how I ship things or how to pack things, anything like that, let me know. I'll try my best to answer them. I'm no expert by any means, but I will definitely do my best to answer any questions you guys have. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. I put out at least one video a week. Usually like garage sale type content, not always this type of content, but usually going to garage sales and finding items. So if you like that sort of content, go ahead and subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you soon.